I request Dr. Alpana Mishra to introduce Professor Triveni to the audiences. Ma'am, please.
Thank you so much, Dr. Venus. So a very warm good morning to everyone present here. I, Dr. Alpana Mishra, member of Center for Security and Cryptography, Sharda University, took this opportunity to welcome you all in this training program. I welcome Honorable Chief Guest Professor Triveni Singh in this program also. Professor Triveni Singh is posted as SP Cybercrime Uttar Pradesh. His core task is to investigate complex cybercrime cases and provide administrative and technical supervision to cybercrime police stations located at commissionerates in Uttar Pradesh. He is an expert in cracking complex cybercrimes and financial fraud cases. He has wide exposure in investigated cases related to anti-corruption, vigilance, economic offences, money laundering, and cybercrimes. He has served in different government departments, including jail, rural development, and has worked in different capacities in the same. He has done his PhD in financial cybercrime management and was conferred as honorary professor by Amity University for his contribution in the field of cybersecurity. He is a certified ethical hacker and computer hacking forensic investigator from EC Council USA. He has done his bachelor's from Allahabad University, MBA finance from IGNOU. He has done courses like digital transformation from the Indian School of Business Hyderabad and a certificate course in forensic accounting and fraud examination from West Virginia University, USA. Professor Triveni Singh has been awarded Police Medal for Gallantry by the President of India. He is more popular as a cybercrime investigation specialist and is widely known as the Cyber Cop of India. He is also the resource person for various central investigating agencies and judicial bodies such as CBI, NPA, ICAI, NCRB, State Judicial Academics, etc., and is a regular keynote speaker at various national and international conferences. Other prestigious recognition Professor Singh has received include Certificate of Honor by Director CBI, Commendation Disc by DGP Uttar Pradesh, Lifetime Achievement Award by Digital Investigators Association, Amity Alumni Achievers Award 2017 by Amity University Uttar Pradesh, Law Enforcement Award by Visa Security Summit Seoul, South Korea, Digital Forensic Investigating Officer Excellence Award by International Association of Scientists and Researchers. He has authored many case studies in national and international journals and is often quoted on cybercrime issues by several media houses. He has solved about 60 complex cybercrime cases in which about 600 criminals and over 4,000 crore of fraudulent money were involved. Books authored by Professor Triveni Singh are Hidden Files, Adishjal, Athar, a digital crime thriller, Cybercrime Ki Romantic Kahaniyan. Sir, I welcome you here.
मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let's start with cyber triangle. हम लोग पुलिस में बोलते हैं उसको cyber triangle. What is cyber triangle? You know, because we are dealing with cyber crime cases. There are three important domains which we have to deal with, and the two of the topics are here: cyber security and cyber forensic. So cyber security is first domain, cyber forensic another domain, and then cyber law. That is in the topic that's missing. When we are going to cover all these three domains, then you will understand what in fact cybercrime is, or why cyber security. When cyber security is breached, then there is a cybercrime. Then why cyber forensic? Since data is there in electronic mode, every data is electronic, so we have to deal differently. पहले हम क्या इन ट्रेडिशनल वे हम क्या कर जा करके पन्ना और ये सब हार्ड चीजें लेकर के इकट्ठा करते थे. Now every data is there in digital mode, 010101. Definitely there is a different model, different way to acquire the data, to do the analysis, to present the report, to put it in the court. The entire different domain, and that is called cyber forensic. And what is cyber security? Cyber security, security of every computing device, network, internet. What is computing device? Your mobile phone, your laptop, your everything, you know. And what is network? ये हमारा LAN कार्ड हुआ, ये हम कैसे कनेक्ट हैं एक दूसरे से. हमारे सारे ऑल कंप्यूटिंग डिवाइसेस भी be my mobile phone or computer or even with another networks, LAN, WAN, ये क्या है? हमारा नेटवर्क, इसकी सिक्योरिटी। तो अगर हम साइबर सिक्योरिटी की बात करें तो साइबर सिक्योरिटी किस चीज की साइबर सिक्योरिटी हो गई? हमारा मोबाइल फोन की हो गई, हमारे कंप्यूटिंग डिवाइस की हो गई, हमारे नेटवर्क की हो गई, इंटरनेट की हो गई। अब ये क्या है और क्या है हमारे साइबर सिक्योरिटी के लिए जिसपे हमको फोकस करना चाहिए? इस मोबाइल फोन पे हम जाते हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल, वी आर ऑन द डेस्कटॉप, हम कैसे कनेक्टेड हैं? जूम से कनेक्टेड हैं। सो व्हाट इज सिक्योरिटी between my computing device, my computer, to the computing devices of all the people connected here? May be connected with mobile phone, may be connected with desktop, laptop, iPhone, the iPads, ये सारी सबकी सिक्योरिटी। तो अब सिक्योरिटी हम ये एप्लीकेशन की सिक्योरिटी, जी जूम से हम कनेक्टेड हैं, what is the security of this Zoom application? कोई फ्लॉ है, कोई बग है, कोई उसमें कोई प्रोग्रामिंग फ्लॉ है, हमारा ये हम जिस लैपटॉप से जुड़े हैं उसमें हमारा ब्राउजर है, कहीं उसका तो कोई फ्लॉ नहीं, कोई हमने अपडेट कोई अपडेट तो नहीं आया है। हम जितने भी एप्लीकेशन डाउनलोड, चाहे टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया का एप्लीकेशन हो या जोमेटो का एप्लीकेशन, जो भी एप्लीकेशन, कहीं उस एप्लीकेशन में कोई फ्लॉ तो नहीं है। तो अब सोचिए साइबर सिक्योरिटी का जो हम लोग बोलते हैं अटैक सरफेस, एक क्रिमिनल के लिए अटैक सरफेस कितना लंबा चौड़ा होता जा रहा है। वो हमको कैसे अटैक करेगा? क्रिमिनल कैसे अटैक करेगा? हो सकता है हम हमारे मोबाइल फोन का एक्सेस ले लें, हो सकता है इस पे कोई रिमोट एक्सेस टूल डाउनलोड कर दे, हो सकता है कोई एक किस तरह का एप्लीकेशन भेजे जो आप सस्पेक्ट, आपको डाउट नहीं हो रहा है, लेकिन वो वेरीफाइड हो।
Sir, excuse me. Sir, yeah. Professor Triveni, we have many international students who have participated.
Okay. Then
sorry, sir.
The attack surface is growing because in each and every domain of your life, the cyber security, cyber thing is involved. So when I am talking about a mobile phone, then what to think about? First, let's not anyone to get the physical access. Otherwise, what he will do, within fraction of second, he is going to install some malware. And you see, I was not commanding anything to Alexa, and the Alexa was on. So this is the threat, Otherwise, I might have called Alexa, you can start this. What in the background, Alexa, it is started on its own. And that's why this is a security threat. You are inside the room, you don't know how the Alexa is going, it is keeping a surveillance over our personal life. And this same thing happened just now, Alexa started on its own. So, so I was talking about the basics of cybersecurity. Because 90% of the people, they do not understand what in fact the cybersecurity is, because they are taught only about IPS, IDS, firewall, and then security operation center, and then advanced security operation center, because they are never taught what in fact the cybersecurity is. Because cybersecurity starts from your mobile phone itself. Cybersecurity starts from the sense of cyber hygiene you are having when dealing with internet or your computing device, the basic thing, And that's why we as a COP, we focus more on cyber hygiene, basic cyber security fundamentals, not on hi-fi, Of course, when you are going to secure some database, when you are going to secure some sensitive data, then you may be concerned with SOC and all that, the advanced next generation firewall and all that. That is the next level of security. But we forget that in 99% of the cases, we have seen that human is the weakest link. Human is the weakest link in this entire supply chain of cybersecurity. Because if you need to secure some device, then somebody may compromise. If you're going in the toilet, he can get physical access to your mobile phone, he can install a simple malware, and then your entire communication will be intercepted, and your device is compromised. And it has happened. that we left our mobile phone for a few minutes and then it was compromised. Then wherever you are going, you will be tracked. Whatever you will be doing, your internet message, your SMS, your browsing habits, everything will be monitored, So this is the age of malware. It's all kinds of malware are there in this cyber domain, some has been created to steal sensitive personal data. Some malware has been created to to put a surveillance on your browsing habits. Some are looking for your banking credentials. Some are just going after reading your chat, WhatsApp communication and all that. There were lots of heat and dust about Pegasus application. What was Pegasus application? It was a zero-click malware. I mean, they were calling someone, whether you are accepting that call or not, where you are receiving that call or not, your entire communication will be just by giving a simple missed call. Your entire phone is compromised. And you see lots of debate happened all over the world, in India, in US, because it was a German, Israeli, a kind of malware, They were intercepting your device, they were intercepting your communication path, So they were doing all this. So you cannot think what kind of malware is being created on daily basis. You might have heard about the zero-day attack. What is the zero-day attack? Because we don't have any idea about that particular malware, because maybe that malware has been created right now, in the present moment, and then it's being distributed by the whole botnet, because and you are not sure. You people, maybe any of you cannot be sure whether your device, I mean your computing device, your computer or your mobile phone or your iPad, this is a part of the botnet, because there is no way to know. How can I know whether this particular mobile phone is part of botnet or not? There is no way out to know it. That is not simple, because there is a lot of exercise you will have to do, advanced malware forensic, reverse engineering. It's a highly technical thing and nobody does it. You cannot be sure whether your mobile phone is compromised or not, whether your application is compromised or not, whether your chat messenger, it's compromised or not. You cannot sure right now by looking at the phone, unless and until you are very genius and you are reading the behavioral matrix of the phone, and then you are doing some advanced forensic, you are doing some advanced it's a reverse engineering and all that. You cannot be sure. So in this case, none can be sure about whether he is compromised or not. And that's why it's very popular. Everyone say that the entire world is divided into two parts. Number one, those who know that they have been compromised, and those who do not know that they are compromised. They are compromised. They do not know. I say a single sentence: each and everyone is compromised. Because once you are downloading Times of India application, they are seeking lots of accesses to your mobile phone. They are seeking access to your microphone. They are seeking access to your web camera. They are seeking access to your entire device, your mail ID, everything is there. Why, if I need to go through some news articles on Times of India, why Times of India seeking permission from me to access my microphone? Because then we will be at their beck and call. If they want, then they can start my microphone anytime. They can start my web camera anytime, because I have given them permission, and they are not legally wrong, because I have already given my permission. That is the legal flaw. If you need to download some application, first you have to give permission to them. Permission for what? Permission for anything, for your entire device. Just tell me, can you give permission to someone to access your bank account? Can you give someone access to your personal photograph? Once you have given access to them, to your mobile device, the application, the web camera, the microphone, then you have given access to to each and everything. Now they can look at your Google Drive. They can download some photograph. They can enable your microphone. They can enable your Wi-Fi camera, and they can create any movie and then exfiltrate that movie to some other server, because knowingly, unknowingly, we leave our phone anywhere, and then the recording is on. So at least your voice is being recorded. At least your video is being recorded in different mode, because you cannot be so. So these are the threats. So threats are, n number of threats are there in cyberspace. Once we are connected with internet, we are surrounded by all kind of threats and different kind of malware, advanced malware, simple malware, some spyware. Some of the malware are interested only in your personally identifiable information. Some are highly, sophisticated malware. They are looking for sensitive personal data, and the more nefarious one, the more destructive one, they are looking for your banking credentials and all that. Some of them have been created to look into your Google Drive and all that, your cloud space, your personal data. So these are the threats. Now, how to deal with? The question is how to deal with this kind of threat, because most of them are working incognito mode. You cannot detect, and frankly speaking, there is no tool in this world. There is no application in this world. There is nothing that can detect 100% of the malware which are being created on daily basis. Thousands, millions of malware are being created. The entire malware industry is operating, of the criminals, and they have created an international syndicate, and they are working in a corporate style. Corporate style means they have their own headquarters, they have their own brilliant people who are into coding, and then the brilliant people who are into marketing of those malware industry. So their entire supply chain is there, from creation of the malware to the distribution, to the delivery, and then the exploiting of the malware. And they're compromising in different way. And the most heinous part is ransomware attack. So what is happening? They are conducting some ransomware attack. They are compromising your database, and then like it happened in M's case. What happened in M case? There was a malware, sophisticated malware that is called ransomware. Ransomware, because they were demanding ransom. They were demanding money through the Bitcoin. So what is that? If we are not prepared, we don't have our plan B. We don't have our backup plan. When we have not created awareness among each employees of the organization about the cybersecurity, today or tomorrow we are going to fall victim, like it happened in EMS, because we think that cybersecurity is something that has to be looked into only by IT guys. IT is different from cybersecurity. IT, they are dealing only with your network, your hardware part, they are connected with the internet. The cybersecurity domain is, entirely different. The cybersecurity domains looks from security perspective. And we are always confused. We think as a manager, as a CEO, as a group head, we think that IT guys, they are sufficient. They can look into cybersecurity, but cybersecurity has become a entirely a different domain in itself. Lots of cyber threats are coming on daily basis. Attack surface is increasing. The threat intel are coming from different agencies. So you need, be it educational organization, be it any sensitive organization like healthcare sector, or like defense, or any critical infra sector. Each and every organization needs a dedicated cybersecurity professional, and that's why it's right now it's being said that cybersecurity professional are the highest paid. They're the most demanded workforce nowadays. And they're demanded everywhere, be it electric manufacturing company, or a consumer goods company, or a healthcare sector, or the very critical sector like defense and all that. Everywhere there is huge demand for cybersecurity professional. Now, what is the demand for cyber forensic professional? Once cyber breach happens, then there will be a need of first response. First responder, they will go at the crime scene. They will do the basic first analysis, how the infection happened, how this breach happened. This is the part of cyber forensic. Then cyber forensic in itself entirely a different scientific domain that needs rigorous training, that needs lots of study. You cannot learn cyber forensic by studying just 2-3 hours or by giving a workshop or training for 2-3 days. No, you cannot understand, because when we are talking about cyber forensic, then you have to talk about the mobile forensic, then we have to talk about the desktop forensic, then the malware forensic, then the database forensic. Then, for example, your entire database, your chip is damaged. Then how to recover the data? It's an advanced level of forensic. Because, for example, suppose you are going to arrest a criminal, and what he does, he's taking out the chips and then he cracks it. You know, they're crushing the mobile phone, they're crushing the computer device. Then what will you do? Then you need the advanced cyber forensic. So then the voice forensic, then the video forensic, you know, there are lots of forensic of each and everything. You can imagine forensic. There, for example, I'm sitting along with my iPad, along with my mobile phone, iPhone, and then this Mac device, you know. There is a different tool, cyber forensic tool to acquire data from this Mac device. There is entirely a different tool to acquire or to create an image of my mobile phone and my iPhone. If Android is there, there is entirely a different tool. So you think, and then if you have to recover data from router or the switch and all that, or you know, cloud forensic. So it's a huge domain. You cannot just go through these terms only, like cloud forensic. How this cloud forensic happens? Even if you need the skill to do the cloud forensic once you get this kind of devices at the crime scene. So as a first responder, you are supposed to go to the crime scene, cyber crime scene. For example, some cyber crime happens in Sharda University. Okay, so a student, he created a fake profile of a girl, and then he made it viral. Then the police knows. Then the police comes into the picture. A case is registered. Now you think the police is coming. So what the police needs to understand, that how criminal would have created a fake profile, and how criminal a criminal has shared this fake profile in his groups. He has shared this through a website, or he put it in some WhatsApp group or Telegram or something, or he uploaded it on YouTube, or a microblogging site. He tweeted through some microblogging sites. Now this is here the skill set of cop comes into picture. Number one, when he is going to Sharda University, first he will talk to the complainant, and the complainant says, "Sir, I have seen this viral photograph, mock photograph, on a YouTube. So now duty starts from here. I will go to the YouTube channel, And then I think that this channel is, highlighting this particular video. Then we are going to write a letter to Google, because this is the URL. And you have to share with me immediately the IP or the subscriber detail of this YouTube channel who has created this. Now you have got the IP address. Now from the IP address, what will you do? You will write a letter to the telecom operator. This is the IP address. This is the time slot, and of the creation of this YouTube channel. So kindly provide the details of the numbers or the landline numbers from which it has been created. Then the telecom operator is going to give you a mobile number or a landline number that on that particular date and time, this particular IP was allotted to this mobile phone number or the landline number. And then we have to rush to that, to verify whether the criminal is sitting there or not. Now you are going to the crime scene, you find that this particular IP was allotted to Sharda University. Now the police is coming to Sharda University. Then we think that there are hundreds of computers connected in a LAN based on that particular number, because it's lease line number. And now you see the task of a police officer, it's getting more and more complicated. Now we don't have any idea who created, who was sitting on which desktop, because there is no protocol. Any student is coming, sitting and using any device. Here cybersecurity becomes more important, because once you are going in a LAN network, then there has to be a particular SOP. There should be a particular protocol that if someone is accessing this particular desktop, then his name, his mobile phone number, at least his class, his year, basic information related with him must be there. Otherwise, how can the police find that on such and such date, between such and such time, this particular IP was accessed by whom? Then there has to be a protocol. There has to be a system admin who is looking into the router, because all this data related with LAN network, or from security angle, you can get it only from the router. Then now you think, is there anyone in Sharda University who looks so seriously in router activities, router logs? Are these logs are kept somewhere for the later investigation purpose? Is there any protocol? If students are coming, they are coming inside the room at the gate only. They will be given ID, and once they are sitting on a particular desktop, the desktop number will be allotted to the ID. No, I don't think that is happening anywhere. So now it has become free for all. Anybody is coming, nobody is looking into the router, nobody is looking on who is accessing, who is creating what on which computer. So now you are posing a challenge to your Sharda University, because ultimately Sharda University will be responsible for facilitating this kind of cyber crime. What is happening? Then there should be someone who can look into the IT part at the Sharda University. There should be a dedicated team to understand the cyber security, and there should be a team to act as first responder in case some data breach happens. Then what Sharda University is supposed to do? How they are going to notify the CERT, Computer Emergency Response Team, because that is the mandatory duty under the law for the Sharda University. So do you have the mail ID of CERT? Do you have the contact number of someone in CERT? Do you have the format in which CERT requests this information? Do you know the law that within 6 years within 6 hours. If some adverse cyber incident happens, then your bounden duty, legal duty is to inform the certain. Is this kind of training, is this kind of a team is there in Sharda? I would say, oh, I'm taking Sharda as a generic example, that is the issue everywhere in India, be it corporate sector, be it government sector. Nobody is looking into the cyber security part, and that's why each and everything is being compromised. Everyone is compromised. Now it's up to the cyber criminals when and how they are going to exploit you, and that's why thousands of cases. If I'm talking about Uttar Pradesh alone, then in last 3 years we have got more. Last 2.5 years we have got more than 3 lakh cases. 3 lakh cases related with cyber security, cyber crime. And what are these cyber crimes? Most of them are related with social media account fraud. Then 26% of cases related with financial frauds. And then rest of the crimes, 15 to 16% crime are related very technical in nature, like ransomware attack, like DDoS attack, like malware attack, different kind of malware attack. Somebody is compromising your banking credentials. They are cloning your debit card, your credit card. So, they are very successful in creating a clone of your fingerprint. We conducted several raids and we arrested more than 40-50 people who were involved into creating a biometric, duplicate biometric. And this duplicate clone biometric is as successful in conducting any online operation as your JLB. So the days are not far away when your IDs will be, I haven't read it somewhere, but definitely the criminal will be doing some R&D to clone your face ID, to clone your other biometric ID. Because they are successful in cloning your fingerprint biometrics, and they're successfully using it for withdrawing the money through Aadhaar-enabled payment system. Because Aadhaar-enabled payment system is entirely based on your thumbprint, your fingerprint biometrics. So what the criminal has done, they have created a fake, your clone fingerprint, and they are withdrawing 10,000 rupees from your account on daily basis. You can, if I have got your fingerprint, clone fingerprint, then I can, and I know your Aadhaar number, then I can withdraw 10,000 rupees per day without need of any OTP. I don't need OTP in case I have compromised your fingerprint. And it has happened in thousands of cases. So you don't know, but daily withdrawal of 10,000 rupees happening on your account without needing any OTP. If I have got your credit card credentials, for example, credit card number, your expiry, and then CVV, and if I'm transacting something on international side, then I don't need OTP. You think that no, OTP did not come to my mobile phone. So why there is need of, if I'm doing some transaction on Tencent of China with your credit card number, then there is no need of OTP. If I'm purchasing something on Amazon.com, there is no need of OTP. If I'm purchasing something on Amazon.in, of course, because the server is located in India, that's why you need OTP. If I am purchasing something on international website, there is no need of OTP at all in your credit card details. And what does it take to clone your debit card? Simple schema devices. It's easily available on Amazon, or there are lots of shopping sites where you can purchase. You can get this skimming devices in 6,000, 7,000 rupees, which is very small matchbox size, and then they can swipe your card and your card is compromised. So what is relevant information on your debit card and credit card? I mean, debit card number, credit card number, expiry, and the CVV, nothing else. I don't need any OTP if I'm purchasing something on international website. So the security of your credit card and debit card is compromised in such a way. If you are not aware, if you are going to a hotel or you are going to a petrol pump and you are giving your debit card and credit card, you are not sure whether he is swiping on that swiping machine itself or on some skimming devices. When you are going to withdraw some money from a ATM booth machine, are you sure that nobody has superimposed a duplicate credit card slot? You know, the slot looking. In similar looking credit card, debit card slot you can purchase online, and then you can superimpose on a particular ATM machine. Once you are putting your debit card and credit card, the screen shows some error, some kind of error, and then you go from there. You don't know now your credit card or debit card is compromised because a superimposed one is a fake debit card slot. That was basically a schemer. Schemer captured your debit card number, expiry, and the CVV. And now the criminal is coming, he's taking away a debit card and credit card, and he's going, and then immediately sitting inside his car, he's creating a duplicate one. It's as easy as you are creating a duplicate key in hotels. You are going to a hotel reception and you have forgot your key. Then you tell the receptionist, and again, what she's doing, she's inserting a blank card and then giving you the card. Exactly the same way your debit card and credit card is cloned, sitting inside the car, within minutes, they create your duplicate debit card and credit card, and they start operating. So what the victim comes and they say, sir, my card is in my pocket and the money is being withdrawn. So how it's happening? Okay, that is the case of debit card cloning. That is the case of credit card cloning. Then we ask the question, had you gone to some ATM booth? Yes, sir, we had gone. Had you seen some error message on the ATM card machine? Say, yes, sir. Then it was compromised. You just tell me which was the location because we are going to see. And then when police reached that ATM machine, they found that the skimming devices were there, It's superimposed on the debit card. So this is the case, So somebody is cloning your biometric, fingerprint. Somebody is cloning your debit card, credit card, and lots of cloning cases are happening in cyberspace. Somebody is creating your fake profile with your same picture, name, profile, everything is. And if I'm getting a friend request, I think that this the friend request is from Sharda University. The fact is a cyber criminal is there. Because they have created fake profile on matrimonial website. You might have seen we arrested lots of Nigerian people. What they were doing, they have created lots of fake profile on the matrimonial website, and everyone easily gets victimized through that, because we are in the habit of trusting screen. If anything is coming on its screen, if anything is coming on written on website, then we think that it's a genuine one. Because by habit, we are into this mode. We are in trusting mode. We think that this profile is genuine one. The fact is that the profile is not genuine one. Somebody has created a fake profile, and and then he's cheating you. Thousands of cases, thousands of cases, and it's not related with your educational level, because the most brilliant one, the most intelligent one, the most aware one, they have been victimized through fake websites. Fake website, maybe a matrimonial website, fake website, maybe a job portal, fake website, maybe some bonanza offer recently launched by some particular company in their name. And right now we are dealing with such kind of cases in which, if we're looking for some customer care number or service center number, what is happening? The cyber criminals, they have put their own number in the name of famous companies, famous organization. For example, they have put their number, their own number for the customer care number of Amazon. Because lots of cases related with Amazon, somebody is doing purchasing, then he's looking for delivery time. He may have lots of queries related with products and all that. So definitely we are going to look for some customer care number of Amazon. So what the cyber criminal has done, they have given their own number on a particular website, and they have paid to Google to advertise their own number as Amazon number, Amazon customer number. So Amazon customer care number is different. The criminal has paid to Google to advertise their number as Amazon customer care number. Then in search engine, if you're looking for something in search engine, that paid advertisement will come first, because this is the algorithm of Google. Because Google is has not been created to provide you free news and free information. They have created with a certain purpose, to create money also. So if someone is paying them advertisement money, so they are going to give your number as a customer care number of this kind of service provider. Thousands of cases, thousands cases have come to the police, in which someone was looking for a electricity department number, Flipkart number, even university number. Their number is appearing in search engine first, because they have paid it. And thousands of people are, unless and until you are aware that this kind of crime is happening, the modus operandi of criminal has become is such that they are putting their own mobile number on Google, and then they are defrauding the people. So it's all social engineering tricks, and they have their own team of engine, SEO team. So what their SEO team is doing, they are search engine optimization. Through search engine optimization exercises, they are putting their own website in search engine on top. So they have the cyber criminals, they have their own IT team, they have their own marketing team, they have their own search engine optimization team, they have their own team, financial team. Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Chico, please mute yourself. Fortune, please mute yourself.
Yeah. So what is happening? They have their own team, their finance team, their marketing. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
So they have their own entire, complete team. Their finance team, because they are looking into financial part. They are hiring the account of the bank. They are hiring the wallet of the PPI instrument company. They are hiring the payment bank account, on rent. Because if they are using their own account, definitely the police is going to arrest them. So what they are doing, they are using the bank accounts, financial accounts of those who are from very poor strata. They do not understand what is happening behind me, and they are being paid just 2,000, 3,000 rupees monthly. And they say that it's a government scheme and you are being paid 2,000 rupees. So a poor man is a rickshaw puller. He thinks that it's a government scheme. I'm being paid 3,000 rupees, and instead of that, I had to give my debit card number, and I had to give my checkbook and all that. The criminals are using. They have their own marketing team. They are marketing this through different chat groups, on chat forums. They are marketing it through website, micro blogging, etc. They have entire marketing team. Then they have their technical team, because they are into creating, purchasing domain, and then creating a website, and then integrating this website with a payment gateway, and all that they are doing into. They are looking into. And then there are very smart people, those who are really smart in talking to. So it's a social engineering tricks department. So there are n number of ways they are thinking. They're very innovative. They're very creative. Sometimes they say that if we're not going to give you this detail, your electricity is going to be cut at 9:30. If we're not going to give this detail, your debit card is going to be blocked. Your account is going to be blocked. If you're not sharing this detail, this will happen with you. So, they show such a sense of urgency that everyone believes that it's a genuine call. This call is from my bank. This call is from electricity department. This call is from Naukri.com. Because recently I had subscribed on some job portal and I had given my entire profile over there. So can you believe that the moment you subscribe to any particular job portal, your entire data immediately into the black market? The cyber criminals gets hold of your entire your data because it's immediately when the next hour it's being sold to some cyber criminals. Next day you are getting a call that I am talking from a Naukri.com headquarter, and congratulations, you have been selected for a senior position in IT, and you had done your. I can see from because your profile is there. Because your entire profile is there with the cyber criminal now. You had given your entire profile to the Naukri.com. The next hour, it's going into the hand of cyber criminals. And now they say that congratulations, Mr. Trivedi, you have been selected for this position in Greater Noida. Are you interested? So definitely, if I signed up just yesterday only, why not? I'll be interested. Your salary will be this, the company will be this, your date of joining will be this. So are you interested? Your other perks will be this. And they're reading your entire profile. Then where is the reason not to believe that this is a genuine call from the Naukri.com? Because I had given my entire profile to Naukri.com. Because you do not know that immediately you feed your information, the information goes into the black market. Same thing is happening. Yeah, the black market is such, they are operating in a corporate style. They have their own data scientist. So they have filtered data as per your need, For example, if I'm going to talk to a data vendor and I say that I need information related with policy holder of life insurance corporation, whose age are more than 50, policy, the policies are expired, or you give me that data. So they are, of course, there is price tag. They are going to give you that data. For example, now they have the data of Trivedi Singh. I could not pay the premium. That's why my insurance, expired. So now you are going to get a call from the cyber criminal. He said that, Mr. Trivedi Singh, I can see that you had subscribed, you have taken a policy of life insurance corporation in such and such year. So it defaulted in the payment and now it's expired. So what will you do? There is a scheme, we can revive, but you will have to pay some money. So I think that how much money? Just 500, 600, and again we can revive your policy. So immediately, because the way he is talking, the way he is speaking, it appears that it's a genuine call from Life Insurance Corporation because he knows my name, my father's name, my address, my premium amount, my maturity amount, my bonus, every details he has. Because this entire data of Life Insurance Corporation is into the hand of criminal. How? Because it was through some kind of data breach. So data breach is the most serious issue in India. And can you believe me? You just name the company and you can get the data. This is the level of cybersecurity in India. Nobody is serious enough to secure their own data, because in several cases we shared data which was available on dark web. So what we as a cop we do, we always monitor dark web. So we see data related with lots of sensitive organizations, and when we talk to their CISO, chief information security officer. We talk to them and we say that your data is there on the dark web. Number one, what to do? Just try to find out what was the what was the reason your data is there. So can you investigate it? Can you find the I mean how the data breach happened? So the investigation of data breach in itself is a very interesting and very technical exercise. Then you have to, for example, again I am taking example of Sharda University. You have data of entire your students, not the current students, but since your university was created. So you have this data. So now the question is, where is your data? Second question, who is looking into? Third, is there any way to find out whether the data is breached, is being shared with someone? Do you know the technical means to investigate it? क्या आपने देखा कि whether somebody is put in a USB drive, took away all the data, somebody got access into your database and he exfiltrated this data on mail to someone? Did you do this exercise to find out? Unauthorized USB drive detection, unauthorized mail to some other mail, unauthorized malware to scrap this data. Did you do this exercise? Anyone from because that data is very sensitive, because your student is there, you can know his name, his father name, his address, his class, his his stream, his fee, his accommodation in hostel, outside, everything is there. Now any criminal can get hold of that data and he said, yeah, you were there in Sharda University this and this year. So congratulations, you are being offered this kind of scheme. You are being offered. This offer is only for those who are there in Sharda University. They are really smart, They can befool you in n number of ways, and you fall victim. Because if they are making call to 100, definitely 10 people are. That's my rough estimate. 10 are going to be victim. So it's used for them, All of them, you are making friendship with someone on Facebook. I have seen several cases in which the girls, they have lost 1 crore rupees. Or recently, just 2-3 months back, a girl called to me, sir, I have lost 1 crore 60 lakh rupees. So I asked her how. Sir, I made a friendship with someone on Facebook, and the Facebook was the profile was there, and he was from USA. He was a senior technocrat in some big company, and then I was looking for some friendship, and all of a sudden I got information that I'm coming to India. I'm going on International Kennedy Airport, and then it starts. He says that the girl said that he first I got a call from immigration department. The immigration department lady told me that he has been arrested. He is carrying huge cash, $50,000, but it's in a chest box. We cannot open it. So now you will have to pay the immigration fee. Then the girl think that for the last 15 days, I'm chatting with this boy. We are going to be engaged. We are going to be a life partner. Then it's 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees money. Why should I think about? Then she is paying to the account given by the immigration department lady. Then when she paid 2 lakh rupees, then after 30 minutes again, she's getting a call that now we are talking from IRS, Internal Revenue Department. Then if you are, that definitely Revenue Department is there and they are asking the money because they have created such a script that he is carrying $50,000 in a chest box for you only. Then for the last 15 days, she has got some emotional attachment. Then she is paying again 3 lakh, 5 lakh rupees. Then after half an hour, again you are getting a call. It's from the security department. It's from the enforcement directorate. It's from the custom departments. In the name of custom department, some say, checking, some income tax department. So this, because they know what are the enforcement mechanism are there. So you can imagine if you are going on an airport, then what kind of system are there, because you have to go through the security check. Somebody is stopping you at the security check. So again, you have to pay the money, because this call is because he has been arrested with $50,000 in cash in chest box. So at each and every stage he has to pay. In Europe, in 15 days, 1 month, he paid 1 crore 60 lakh rupees. Then when he's coming to Mumbai airport, he landed, then he's admitted into the hospital. Then in a number of excuses, they are demanding money. And once you are invested, when you have given money, then you think this is the last payment, So there is no last payment. So I arrested this Nigerian, a professor, KGMC, KGMU. She is senior professor. She lost 1 crore 7 lakh rupees in such friendship, Facebook friendship. Again, NGO owner, she lost 17 lakh rupees in through such Facebook friendship. So you always tell that don't think that this Facebook ID is a genuine one unless and until you verify it through your mobile phone number, through all cross-checking. Once you are confirmed, then make friendship. Otherwise, face maybe of someone, and in the background of cyber criminals are, So this is the way they are looting the entire India, Now, a famous example. अभी हमारे पास कितना time है? How much time is still?
Sir, we have 15-20 minutes, sir.
Okay.
We have 15 minutes.
So
yes.
quickly, I am going to share 2 interesting investigation, which we did currently in last, 4 or 5 months.
Yes, sir, sure. Sir.
One is related with a banking, bank robbery, online bank robbery. So what happened? Cyber criminals, they transferred 146 crore rupees from a cooperative bank of Lucknow to their own accounts. 146 crore rupees. And the next investigation I will talk about is 4,200 crore rupees siphoned by Chinese criminal from the people of India. And the most surprising part of this entire investigation is that Chinese, they never came to India. They are operating it through China land. And the entire money, 4,200 rupees, are going to China. So these 2 very interesting case I am going to share within 10 to 50 minutes. So when we reached the crime scene in the bank, then we found that the bank manager, assistant branch manager, their system was compromised. There were some keylogger installed on their system. Then in their LAN network, because the bank, they have their own lease line, they have own dedicated line. It doesn't interface with the common internet. So they have created their own LAN. So what the criminal did, they put in their own laptop there in the same LAN network, connecting with the switch. Okay. Then they had installed a remote access tool on their own laptop. Then they had connected their laptop with Vodafone network, which was not allowed on the LAN because the LAN was working on Airtel network. Okay. So now you think, the cyber criminals got the physical access to the bank. Number one, they entered the room where the desktop from those desktop, they accessed those desktop from which the entire banking was being done. So what they needed, for example, if you have to rob a bank, what you need? You need a physical access to a bank system, number one. Then you need two ID, maker and checker. Maker of a junior officer and the checker ID of a senior officers to approve the transaction. Okay, only these three things you need. So cyber criminals managed to get into the room. They managed to install a keylogger on the desktop from which the business was being operated. They managed to install their laptop with a remote access tool. They managed to connect a Vodafone additional network connected with the laptop. And now they are sitting outside. They are first accessing their laptop through remote access tool, and then since the laptop had become the part of the LAN network, they were accessing the database of the bank. They were accessing the computing device of the bank itself. Since they had installed the keylogger, they were knowing the user ID password of the maker and checker. What else they needed? They used this maker and checker ID and then ciphered away 146 crore rupees from the bank account. 146. So now earlier, what used to happen? If somebody wants to rob a bank, then he had to go and at gunpoint they had to loot. Now what they are sitting inside their room, they are not room, anywhere they can sit, in their car, anywhere they can sit and siphon away 146 crore rupees. So fortunately, it's a long story. Fortunately, we came into the picture, we investigated the case, we arrested all those 1460 people. Some of them were ex-bankers, some of them were IT guys, some of them were very smart technically. They knew all this keylogger and remote access tool and how to operate. They were smart in networking and all that, because there was networking involved. Keylogger was involved. Remote access tool was. They had to compromise someone to get access to the room itself. Then they had to compromise some ex-banker. So there is a team, 14-15 people team, and then siphoned away 146 crore rupees. So now it's all about cybersecurity awareness. It's all about cybersecurity awareness, and then the forensic. So when cybersecurity, because it was compromised, your banking premises was compromised, yeah, and surprisingly they were shocked. Just security operations center was there with investment of 9 crore rupees, and 2-3 guys were sitting. They didn't have any idea. The alerts were coming, red flags were coming. There was no one to read. There was no one to act upon the information coming from there. So why to invest 9 crore rupees if there is no one to respond? Why to invest 9 crore rupees? Just to show that we have SOC? Because there has to be someone to read the SOC alert, red flags, to act immediately on their red flags and all that, IBM, radar was there, Q radar was there. There were lots of flags, red flags coming. So what is the role of cybersecurity team? They have to act upon the alerts and red flags coming from this technical, infra, like IDS, IPS, SOC, and then your focus must be on remediation. Now this alert is coming. Let's investigate. Let's remediate. And if the infection is something serious, then cut off the entire this compromised device from the network itself. A lot of duty they had to. They were not doing duty. How the cyber criminals got access to the room? Because CCTV was there, gatekeeper was there, security guard was there. How they allowed someone to get access to the, the most, high security zone area? So these are lapses from the gatekeeper, from the gatekeeper, from the CCTV monitoring team, from the SOC team, from the officers who were sitting at those desktop devices, and they were not looking at keylogger which was installed there. Because when you are going to desktop, first you need to look at what are the other application which had been installed here that was not needed. Because there has to be a whitelisted application list, and we need to know whitelisted application ye humko ye janna chahiye. Then what are the whitelisted IP addresses? They manage whitelisted IP address, and the cyber criminals configured that whitelisted IP in their laptop to connect with the LAN network. Because without MAC ID, whitelisted MAC ID, they could not connect with the LAN. You see the technology, the technical expertise, the technical team, or the entire team, composition of entire team to commit a crime. So this is the way cybercrime is happening. Now the second case, in which 4,200 crore rupees, where it gone? It gone to China. How? I got a call from a girl who was from Bareilly district, and she told me, sir, I got a message. Through message, in that message, a part-time job offer was there. When I clicked the WhatsApp number there, then I got to a Telegram number. When I went to the Telegram number, then I got a link, and by clicking that link, I went to a website. It's a very lucrative website which was offering a multi-level marketing scheme. They were offering huge returns, 50%, 100% return. And on the website it was written that you don't believe, then you just give 50 rupees as a token money, and you see the result on your wallet, in your wallet. So when she paid 50 rupees, she got 25 rupees in return immediately in her wallet. You can see in your wallet, I got 25 rupees. Then when she paid 200 rupees, she got immediately the return of 50 rupees. And her wallet balance was showing. Say, it was up to you. You can withdraw the money. Then by greed, she invested 10,000, then 50,000. When her investment reached 2.5 lakh, her wallet stopped responding. Her ID, which was being shown on the website, it stopped responding. She couldn't withdraw any money. So when I investigated the case, then I found that there is a criminal gang who are operating from China. What they are doing, they have created a nodal account. The nodal account is there in ICICI Bank. And then they have taken the help of fintech company Razorpay, and by using the Razorpay, they have created thousands of virtual account number against a single ICICI Bank account, nodal account. And they are distributing these thousands of virtual account number among millions of people in India in the name of part-time job, in the name of quick loan, if we're interested in quick loan, in the name of cryptocurrency trading. So you see lots of messages we are on the daily basis we are getting in name of part-time job, in name of some kind of trading, in name of some crypto trading and all that. And when you saw that you were interested, immediately you were shared with a virtual account number. And when you are paying the money, you become the part of the nexus. So the money was going from this virtual account of Razorpay to ICICI Bank nodal account. When I got the details of ICICI Bank nodal accounts, then we found that 4,200 crore was accumulated into that account. And from there, the money was going to JPay. It was being converted from this fiat currency into cryptocurrency on JPay. And from JPay, this entire cryptocurrency was being transferred to Binance Exchange, USA Binance Exchange, And from the Binance Exchange, by using mixer technology, they were sending all these Bitcoin to China. So 95% accounts were related with Chinese. When I got details from Binance, then I found that by the profile they had submitted while creating their own account on Binance, they had given some mail ID, some phone number, their own photographs. By looking at their photographs, I found that their age was between 18 to 25 or maximum 30. So a gang of, you think, a gang of 25 years old, how they were sending these millions of messages? They had taken help of bulk SMS service provider. So how this bulk SMS service industry operates? The government of India, the Ministry of Telecom, they have created their own blockchain-based SMS platform. So they have allotted a message ID. They have given their own message, what kind of message can you, because message ID, entity ID, and the message. So this industry is unregulated, unregulated. Nobody is looking at. For example, suppose I want to send a message from Sharda. So a 6-digit number as message header I need. So I need AH6 header, Sharda. SHARDA, most probably it's 5 digit. SHARDA, Sharda, 6 digit. Now I can create, in the name of Sharda, I can create a message header and then sending message to all your students, past students, anything. They think that the message ID, header is Sharda, it's a genuine call, it's related with my university. They can easily get victim. So what the cyber criminals sitting there in China, they were doing in the name of famous company, Infosys, TCS, in the name of those companies, they were sending millions of messages to people in India in the name for the part-time job and all that, for cryptocurrency trading, for instant loan, and they fell victim, So now you think how smart they are. They are taking help of fintech company. They are exploiting the legal loopholes. I mean, not loopholes, but it's a gray area where they are taking help of bulk SMS service provider. Because they had taken their own handle, bulk SMS service provider was Sastra, some company, The company, they have their own branch in India. They have their own branch in Dubai and Singapore also. So the Chinese, they were paying money for this bulk SMS to a company which is located there in Singapore. And they had their own branch here in India, and then they were sending millions of messages on daily basis to Indians. And 4,200 crore rupees collected and then went to China. So you think, for you people, it may be a simple message of a part-time job. For me, as a police officer, it's a huge scam running into 4,200 crore rupees. So it's now it's matter of volume. This is the volume, economy of scale. So why to defraud 1, 2, 3 people? Why not send millions of messages to Indians? They are easily, they're the most gullible lot. We can easily fool them. So this is happening, and this kind of cybercrime is happening nowadays. So if any question, now I'm not well. Still, when
Sir, thank you so much for sparing your time, especially when you are not well. But I still request audience if they have any questions. Sir, thank you so much for bringing in the recent trends in cybercrime, especially how the money was siphoned, and we humans ourselves are the weakest link, and vulnerabilities lie at the cost of emotions and desires. So it is very important that we should all be aware and take steps cautiously. So the session is open. Sir is ready to answer questions. If anyone has any question, you may ask the question or write in the chat box. Anyone has any question? Dr. Nihar, you wanted to say something or ask?
No, actually, I read Sir's book also, and one of the book I'm reading is Hidden Files. I got it from Amit Dubeji, and the way he is narrating the stories, and I follow Sir on LinkedIn also. So it is really interesting to listen to his experiences. And the very first thing which he said is humans are the weakest link in this world of cybersecurity, which generally we tend to ignore. And definitely it is our emotions and desire, what you said. So we as a cybersecurity, we have to focus on this also, that we train this node also, so that this link also strengthens. So no questions, sir. Just you can share some.
I have just one question.
Yes.
I just want to ask one thing. What should I take up? What should a person take precautions
Yes.
to be stay away from these criminals? No, a normal, a common person. I'm talking about as a common person who nowadays everyone is using a smart phone and every technology they are using. So what should precautions a common person has to take?
In fact, there are lots of precautionary measures you can take, but basics you must be aware. Otherwise, the entire, workshop is there on cybersecurity. So you need to understand cybersecurity in detail. A basic ISO, which is there is ISO 27001. And if you are going through this ISO 27001, then you will find that there are approximately 140, 150 countermeasures you need to focus to secure your personal information. But there are few basics, thumb rule, that you don't have to share your OTP. You don't have to, to leave your, sensitive personal data on your mobile phone. For example, let's assume that I have snatched your mobile phone right now. You were talking to someone, I was going and then snatched your mobile phone. Now,
it happened with me, sir.
Then what can I find? Your wallet is there. I can withdraw the wallet money because then the OTP is there. Everything is now. I have got your entire theory, your chess box, your bank account. I have got. Then I can download all your photographs from your Google Drive. I can read your chats. You read your mails. I can get everything. I can know your each and every location in the past few years. When first time you created your mail ID, Gmail ID, and configured it on Google. Since then, I can map your location and all that. I can know each and everything, whom you are talking to, whom you are texting, what kind of material, illegal material, legal material, what kind of application services you have downloaded, So now I can compromise you in any way. If the cyber criminal is smart, he can ruin your life. He can spoil your life. So what he needs to do, just he needs to track you, and all of a sudden just snatch phone, and then your life is gone. Your life is gone. So this kind of basic awareness, you should be sensitive towards this cybersecurity. Unless and until a sense of cybersecurity is there, You should be, I think that you should be scared of, and only then you will learn cybersecurity. It's not a question of sharing OTP or not. It's not a section of, this kind of thing, hardening your password strength and do not, and not downloading any application and all that. Cybersecurity is a huge domain, and you should keep updating yourself about what is happening right now in cyberspace. Cyber criminals, they are very innovative. They are very creative in their own ways. They are using all tools, technology. The moment a new technology comes into the picture, they are the first one to exploit. They are the first one to exploit any new malware comes into the market. They are the first one to exploit. They are far ahead. I mean, 2-3 steps ahead than the police. We are in reactive mode. They are in proactive mode. They are always looking for new ways, new tools, new technology. And if you want to keep match with them, to keep pace with them, then you need to update yourself on daily basis. Only then you can save yourself, your organization, your family. Otherwise, it's very,
Any other question? Thank you so much, sir, for answering that question. Any other question? If not,
Yes,
we are.
yes, I think I have one very sensitive question. I thank you very much. Actually, I'm asking question out of India. I was in India for a few days and I left. So, so this your topic was very interesting and very impacting. Like most of us who are scholars, I find out that even most of the websites and the publication websites that some individuals or some group of people can go to the extent of hosting a publication site for a long period of time, very long, maybe to the extent they will gather some other papers and publication and put on there. Then if you go to the website and you investigate for some period of time, the website is okay. And then they will ask for some time, they will review and maybe ask for a little amount of money, $600 or $300 or so. And they will, when you publish, they will host your publication for a period of time, just a limited period of time, maybe 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months. At the time, you will be given a notice that the website has been shut down. It happened to most of my friends, and I am one of the victims. And so on and so forth, like issue of hosting of so many websites, like conferences that collected almost $300 and $400. And after a long period of time, they will manipulate and say one or two things is cancel or this, and you don't have anybody to complain. So what do we do? And give us some more lights and more details how we should be able to be following this issue and incidences like, for instance, the third incident is like a tendency where I am a foreign student. I transferred money from my account from Nigeria to India through SBI. All of a sudden, my 4 lakh rupee was deducted. We were dragging that. Another one deducted from Germany. I asked the bank said they are not aware. I said, no. You can't say you are not aware. You are aware because all my password, all my details is with you. I have not given it to anyone. And someone is reducing or removing my 4 lakh rupee from somewhere I did not apply for. So please, these incidences are the very sensitive ones. We innocently, everybody is a victim. But from my own side, I just want to get more knowledge from you, sir. What we can do in that incidences. Thank you very much, sir.
First thing, there are lots of cyber crime happening through fake websites. So how can I set up my own fraud enterprise? See, it takes only 50 minutes, 1 hour, and then your fraud enterprise of your fraud business is ready to defraud the people. So what I need, for example, right now I want to create a fraud enterprise. What I will do? Immediately I will go on Google.de, I will purchase domain. Then there are ready template. I can create a website on that particular domain. There are hosting services already there in GoDaddy. So along with purchasing a domain, I am taking the hosting services also. I am taking the website template service also. So within minutes, within 10, 15, 20 minutes, my website is ready. Simply I have to give the name. And I have to advertise 70% discount, latest mobile phone, 50% discount, latest watches and all that. I have to advertise. Now, what I need, another thing, I need to have some bank account. Because if somebody has fallen victim, he will pay money. So how he will pay? If I'm giving my own account, I will be caught. So there are lots of services being offered in black market. They are giving you the account. So immediately I will contact a payment gateway operator. I will payment processing engine. I will insert in my website. So it will take 20 minutes, 25 minutes for all these fraud enterprise and running. 30 minutes में अब हमारा हो जाएगा. Up now 80% discount, mobile phone, Apple latest launch, 70% discount. Immediately you just book it. Otherwise, you will be missing on this huge opportunity. Up is viral. I am sending this message from all microblogging sites, then chat room, then WhatsApp, then fake website, then the Google search engine, all there. They immediately the money started coming into my account. So you think within 1 hour, you have accumulated thousands, hundreds, thousands, crores maybe. Now it's up to you how many millions messages you are sending within these hours. See what technical services are. When 10 bulk service provider, then you can send million messages in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And if thousands are getting victim, they are paying money, you can think about the magnitude. So this is the way now the cyber criminals are operating. Within minutes, within fraction of seconds, within an hour, within a day, 2, 3, they are earning crores rupees. And then all of a sudden, they block their website, then gone away. So they are sending messages with Proton Mail because they know that Proton Mail doesn't have any lock. They are using virtual number because they know that by virtual number you cannot track them. They are sending you phishing messages, phishing mails. I mean, mails based on VoIP protocol. They know that police cannot track my mail because it is spoofed mail. It is spoofed SMS, is spoofed number, is spoofed MAC ID. Because you have this spoofed technically everything, then it's toughest challenge for the police department to track it. And then they are converting immediately those money into the Bitcoin. They know that once this money has been converted into Bitcoin, it's very difficult, almost impossible for cops to track the flow of money. So this is as easy to commit a crime. Now it's matter of intention only. अब केवल हमारी नियत खराब हो जाए, अब हम क्राइम कर लेंगे कमरे में बैठ करके. ये this is the easy way. So this is it's a very dangerous, is. मैं तो बहुत डरता हूँ. खाली intention की बात है. Now it's all expertise, all services, even cybercrime as a service you can have. Malware as a service you can have. Banking as a service you can have. Technical expertise as a service, you can have. So everything is there. You just go on dark web, you find lots of interesting things. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for answering this question. And just to add, I'll take just 1 minute. Fortune, there are few tools which are available, like URL scan tool. So one thing is that only when you need to access something, you visit the site. And you can just put those links over there, and then you can check whether it has been flagged as a malware, or if it has been flagged. So there are a few companies who are even working in this area where they are flagging the URLs. So these options are there. Yeah, thank you so much. Sir, thank you so much for your time. And as a gratitude, we would like to present this memento to you, sir. And we will be physically, if possible, we will visit you and sir present this to you physically. Thank you so much, sir. For your time. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, audience. We are grateful to you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, dear participants, for joining us. And we will be taking a break over here, and then we will be resuming our session at 1:30 p.m. The session for the sessions which are apart from the inaugural session have been shared with you. Those links those Zoom meeting links are different from this one. So it has been already shared with you on your email or WhatsApp group that has been formed. So we request all the participants to join through that Zoom meeting link, which is available for the sessions, for our regular sessions. Thank you so much. We will be resuming the session at 1:30 p.m. Thank you.